Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about some of the special parts we are buying for the GVF, which is going to be put on the car when it comes back from the shop where they have completed the full roll cage in the car. The first item on the list is a motorsport grade billet alternator with 270 amps that we got for the car for a better electrical output in the system. This is from DC Power and it's going to improve the car quite a lot. To get the most out of this motorsport alternator, we're going to upgrade the car with what we call the Big 3 to make sure that we have the best grounding and the best performance of the alternator in the car. The next thing on the list is a triple play clutch from Exidy, designed for 800 foot-pounds of torque. This is required so that we can get all the power from the engine through the system and use everything without it slipping. Once the clutch issue has been solved, then the next problem will be putting the power to the wheels, and for that IAG have a brand new system which is a swap with a Ford rear diff where we have 1000+ horsepower drive shafts or axles from the drive shaft shop and a lot of other parts, including a lightweight aluminum drive shaft, which we can use, and it comes with limited slip diffs and everything else is required. So it's basically a plug and play. The only thing you have to get is the actual diff yourself, because it's not included. For the gearbox, we decided to get a sequential from X-Shift and we wanted to get the one which is able to shift between 30 to 40 milliseconds and which is rated at a higher torque output, which is the Plus helical model. We went for a complete gearbox with everything assembled from X-Shift. So when it comes here, it's basically a plug and play that we can put direct in the car. And then we also have a spare gearbox that can be used. Now, in terms of the gear shift, we've chosen a paddle shift from MME Motorsport, but it comes together with the shift lever, so should the paddle shift stop working, then we still have the lever. The gear ratios, as you can see, they can go up to over 270 kilometers an hour, so that should be perfect for what we need. The last item on the list of items we have purchased for the time attack car is a set of forged magnesium wheels from Litespeed Racing. They are super light. They are only 7.9 kilos, although they are 18 by 12s with a plus 15 offset. The reason why we got these was obviously for weight saving, but this is also unsprung weight, and unsprung weight gives a huge advantage if we can reduce that. And by using these wheels, we should have a much better acceleration and much better deceleration of the car. I'm not sure we can actually see the horsepower difference on the dyno, but I've seen a lot of different calculations and websites on the internet, and they all seem to be saying more or less the same, that each pound that you save of unsprung weight is approximately 3 horsepower gained. Now we are saving an approximate 8 pounds per wheel, so that should give a total of, let's see, 32 pounds multiplied by 3. That should be about 100 horsepower extra. I don't think we can feel it or measure it in that particular way, but we should be able to feel it in acceleration and braking.